Good morning, students. Today we will start chapter number 14, our government. If we talk about our government is a federal form of government. But what do you mean by federal form of government? Federal form means that there should be at least two levels of governance and the power is not in the hand of one government. In India, we are having central, state and local government. The central government governs the whole country. It is officially known as union government. It is the governing authority of a union of 28 states and union territories. It is collectively called the Republic of India. The state government look after the welfare of its own state. The Constitution of India lists the power of union and state government. All the power lies in the hands of the people. People elect their representative to form the government through elections which are held after every 5 years. Now let's discuss the organs of government. Executive, legislature and judiciary are the three organs of the government. The people who actually run a country or a state form the executive part of government. Those who make laws form the legislature and those who ensure that everything is happening according to the law form the judiciary. If we talk about executive, it includes the President of India, Vice President, Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. If we talk about legislature, in India, the legislature has two houses, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, and both the houses form the parliament. Total number of members in Lok Sabha are 552. From which 550 are elected by the people and 2 are nominated by the President through Anglo-Indian community. If we talk about Rajya Sabha, there are total 250 members, from which 238 are elected by the state assemblies and 12 are nominated by the President. Now let's talk about judiciary. In judiciary, it includes Supreme Court of India, Chief Justice of India and other judges. Now let's discuss the central government. The central or union government consists of the President, the Vice President and the Council of Ministers headed by the Prime Minister. The head of the union is the President and all the decisions are taken under the signature of the President. And however, the actual decisions are taken by the Council of Ministers headed by the Prime Minister. Now let's see how these ministers are elected. President. The President of India is elected by the members of the two houses, Parliament, MPs and State Assembly, MLAs. The President must be a citizen of India and he must not be less than 35 years of age. If we talk about members of Lok Sabha, people of India elect the members of Lok Sabha. The candidate must be a citizen of India and must not be less than 25 years of age. Now let's talk about Prime Minister. The political party enjoying a majority elects its leader. The President appoints the leader as Prime Minister. But if a single party does not have the majority, two or more parties may join together to form a majority parties. And such a government is called coalition government. The Prime Minister select the Council of Ministers from MPs of the majority party or group. The ministers can be from either of House of Parliament. So students, that's all for today. Rest of the chapter we will do in next class. Thank you.